Hello there guys, and welcome back to another lesson with us here at Jason's Guitar School. So today what we're going to be covering is Hedwig's theme, the theme tune to Harry Potter. Now we won't be doing the full thing, but we'll be doing the most recognizable parts of the tab, and it's broken into 4 little sections. So here is the page here. As I said, there's 4 little parts that we're going to be covering. And when I've drawn it up, I tried to separate the numbers into their pairs. So for example, you play the first 2 notes and then you take a little pause or hesitation, and then you play the next 3 consecutively, take a little pause, next 2 notes, pause, and next note. So try and play it in its pairs, don't rush the whole thing through. So either copy that down or take a screenshot of it now, and then we can play along. Now we're going to use different fingers for the different parts in this song to turn it into a finger exercise. So we're not just playing the notes correctly, we're also giving our fingers some practice to do as well, and that'll help our overall dexterity later on. So we start off with the B string and then the E string, just like that, and then you take your little pause. Then on the very bottom string, the little E string, middle finger on box 3, and we're going to walk back with 3, 2, 0, using the correct fingers, middle finger, first finger, no finger. Then we're down to 7 and 5, so you can use your third finger and your middle finger. Then you take a little pause and your first finger jumps back to box number 2. Then that's open on the bottom. Now here's a little technique. It's going to be walking with your fingers, and it does repeat itself 3 times throughout the song, so practice this part a lot. It's 3, 2 on the bottom, so it's middle finger on 3, first finger on 2, then up to the B string with that middle finger, box number 3. So it goes 3, 2, up a string 3, and then 2 on the bottom string, and open on the B string. So again, I'll play each section 2 times so you can separate it in your head. The first part is just your B, E, and again. The next part is your 3, 2, 0 with your middle and first finger, again. The next part is your 7 and 5 with your third finger and middle finger. And then you jump back to that 2. Then it's just a 0 on the bottom string. And then it's 3, 2 on the bottom string and on the B string number 3. So it's 3, 2, up a string, 3. And then 2 on the bottom and 0 on the B. And that's part 1. Okay, so we're moving into part 2. It starts off the same way with a different ending. We start off with that B, E open. Moving into the second part with the 3, 2, 0 on the bottom string. Now your first finger goes to number 7, and your third finger is going to be hitting the number 10. So it's 7, 10. Then we walk backwards, so middle finger 9, first finger 8. Then we jump back to number 5, so it's 5 on the bottom with your first finger, 5 and 8. And I'm using my third finger for that number 8. And just like we did the 3, 2, 3 back here, we're going 7, 6, 7 here. So it's middle finger on 7, first finger on 6, up a string then with your middle finger to 7 on the B string. And your third finger walks on beside him to number 8, and you go 8 on the B string, 0 on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to play it again, each section 2 times. We start off with the B, E. The next one is 3, 2, 0 on the bottom. Then with your first finger and third finger, it's going to be 7, 10. Then we're walking back with that middle finger and first finger on 9, 8. Then your first finger goes to 5, and with your first finger and third finger, you're going to do 5, 8. With your middle finger and first finger, you're going 7, 6, up a string 7. And with your third finger, it goes to number 8 on the B string, and then you pick the little E string on the bottom. So it's 8 on B, 0 on the bottom. And that whole second part is. Okay, so there are the first two parts of the song. Let's go into the next part. So if you were around for the Little Talks video that we covered a couple of weeks ago, this next technique is going to be fairly easy to you. We're jumping from 3 to 7 twice. So your first finger is going to be in charge of number 3, your third finger is in charge of number 7. We're going 3, 7, 3, 7, and then 3, 8. Using your first finger and third finger, your thumb is behind box 5 like an anchor, so your hand can swing without having to shift up and down. So we're going 3, 7, 3, 7, and then 3, 8. And this is all on the bottom string. Now we're walking back, middle finger and first finger on 7 and 6. And switch direction, walk forwards, 6, 7. And then the 3, 2, 0 starting with your middle finger. And then 8, 7. Using any fingers you like. I use my middle and first because I just used them here. So I use them again up here. So that is the third section. Starting off with your 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 8. And then 3, 8. Walking back, 7, 6. Then reverse 6, 7. With that middle finger on, just go back to number 3 and walk back 3, 2, 0. And then 8, 7 with your middle and first finger. Easy as that. And that's the third section. Nice and easy. Now the fourth section, the last section, is a mix of the third section and the second section. So it starts off the same way as the third section, but finishes the same way as the second section. So this one, it starts off with your 3, 7, 3, 7, again on the bottom string. Thumb behind box 5 as your anchor, and you just swing up and down. And then you're going from 3 up to 10. So you do have to slide your hand down. So it's 3, 10. So that's 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 10. Okay? Then you're going to walk back for 9, 8. So that's your middle finger, first finger, 9, 8. Then go back to number 5, and it goes 5, 8. So that's your first finger and third finger, 5, 8. With your middle, first and middle, it goes 7, 6, up the string, 7. And third finger on beside them for 8 on the B, 0 on the E. So that last section goes 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 10, 9, 8, then first finger and third finger on 5, 8, 7, 6, 7, and 8 on the B, 0 on the bottom. And that is the whole tab, guys. So use the correct fingers. Try and position your hand where you're not constantly using 1 or 2 fingers the whole time. Expand out. I've only used 3 fingers in this whole tab, so it's not going to be too hard. We're just introducing that third finger. Haven't got to the pinky yet. We will later on in more videos. And so guys, I'll leave it at that for this week. Join in next week where we will be doing another song, and I will see you all then.